A very warm welcome to all of you on the third series video from Zana on the RTX 300. As we progress in the set of videos on the RTX, you'll see that we have revealed more about the accessories, the other parts that we have, and more on the RTX. The RTX is being done in a phased manner at Zana, and we are happy to announce that all these parts are available on our website for you to order. Starting again from the front section of this motorcycle, the big change here is the front raised fender or the plastic beak. In our earlier videos, this beak was missing on that version, but here the beak is present, and we had to re-engineer the top section of the crash bar, the fairing guard as we call it, and somebody will call it the upper. So what have we done differently on this one? We've accommodated the beak in such a way that the whole front end of the motorcycle looks streamlined and beautiful. The earlier version that we had went down close to the headlight with a joining socket in the middle. But here we have a different mechanism employed. A mounting bracket installed on the chassis under the beak connects these two upper fairing components from the right and the left, and they come together on that bracket. We have eliminated the joining socket earlier in the version. Why? One simple reason: aesthetics. Aesthetics means that we also had the option to make one crash guard for the beak version, and the same crash guard could be utilized for the non-beak version, the middle model of the RTX as we say. But that would really come up and look ugly because of a mounting bracket in the middle that was visible around the beak. It clearly hid it under the beak, but in the non-beak version, the visibility of that bracket would look hideous. Hence this version. The bracket as attached on this version is hidden neatly under the beak, and just these two tubes are visible. At Zana, we always take care of such small nuances when it comes to design and beauty. Now these crash bars obviously do not compromise anything on the safety level. They are still attached to the chassis, which is designed neatly under these cowls and are strong steel plates done by TVS. The same set of plates which the earlier version employs. We give a little technical data for you guys so that you can rest assured that Zana has done the hard bit for you. I could make this video really fun, jumpy and peppy, but then we feel at Zana that this technical data is important to share with our viewers, the ones who will really pay for these accessories on their beloved RTX. We would obviously want to make the videos come across as a fun video, but what about the technical data? Here it is, like we always say. Furthermore, towards the base end, the engine area, we've developed a steel bash plate. It is slightly wider compared to the aluminium, but little thinner. But it does the job well in terms of protecting the undercarriage. This bash plate is designed for somebody who is a little budget oriented. Since steel is obviously cheaper than aluminium, the price of this plate is obviously much more economical compared to the aluminium version. The aluminium version not only is lighter but much thicker. A pro level product, you guys can say. The steel is designed for somebody who is more of a regular touring guy, more on the roads. The aluminium one is thicker yet lighter, but designed at a pro usage. Furthermore, inside the fairing is attached the radiator guard. Earlier we had showcased a silver version. Now we have showcased a black version. And on both these versions, you can really attach the little tapered plastic cowl that comes as a standard from TVS. That cowl can obviously be attached onto it. Coming to design again, I'd like to explain. Radiator guards done by Zana always come with the hexagonal design. Why? Again, it is a little technical, but the main point is thermodynamic efficiency. When the bike heats up, the radiator goes up in terms of temperature as well. And once the air or the wind from the front starts to enter this area, the hexagonal design makes sure that the wind transfer to the radiator is at its maximum best to cool the radiator down as much as possible. Don't think that Zana never tried other designs. We have. Of these 10 years that Zana has been in existence on all these accessories, we have tried multiple designs. But nothing beats this design in terms of efficiency, in terms of heating. It does the best job. Now we can design all the diamonds and multiple layers of designs, big, small, XYZ. The end is nowhere. But this is like we have done the R&D and this is the final conclusion. Other designs, sure, the linear, the crisscross, whatever they are, they will never be able to compete with this hexagonal design in terms of thermal efficiency. I hope my point is clear. A bike like this needs to cool down when it's operating on the roads, and that design is optimum best. While it also protects the radiator from the debris. With all that is thrown from the motorcycle's front wheel, it is the best way to install and run your motorcycle efficiently. Further up, towards the handle level of this motorcycle, we have installed the vertical risers. Risers done in solid aluminium billets and machined directly on CNC machines at Zana. Here we have given the vertical 32 mm uprise. But I'd also like to state here that an offset riser or an angled riser is not on the cards from Zana. Keeping in mind the top cover that is provided by TVS on this bike, matching the profile of the base, the cradle and the top cover, the best solution that we recommend is the vertical riser. If we go ahead and offer other options, the match profile of the cradle and the top cover will be helter-skelter, and we will not launch a product that is suboptimal in terms of aesthetics or performance. Mind you, I'd like to draw your attention here on these risers towards pressure die casted risers, like I always do, available freely in the market, but they're really light and they come with a flaw called the blowholes. Once liquid aluminium is poured into a mold, the pressure die casting process, aluminium leaves blowholes. Blowholes make that riser or that part brittle and it is bound to crack sometime or the other. But when it comes to solid billets like these, what we employ at Zana, their chance is an absolute zero. Obviously, the machining and the raw material cost of these risers is a slight premium, which is why the Zana risers are available at a slight premium in the market. Keeping safety in mind at the handle level, I think that is a non-negotiable for all of us, making the video and watching the video behind the camera. Handle obviously is a critical component, and we don't want any cracks at the riser level to give you less grip on the handle, come what may. Further up towards this end, you see handguards installed by Zana for the RTX. They're done in a white cover with an extender which is see-through. The extender will be very helpful in deflecting air or wind away from your hands. And this cover right here is unbreakable, very, very hard. We have never seen a case in all these 6-7 months that we've launched this set of handguards that this gave up. They're mounted again on strong, solid aluminium profiles, 10 mm in thickness, and at this level, at the grip level, the clamps and the mounting brackets are all done in solid billets as well. All the hardware and all the accessories as per the motorcycle are available as per the motorcycle again, and they also come up as a bike specific model. What I'll try to say is that a handguard made for the RTX may not be able to fit on other motorcycles. So at Zana we make sure that this set of handguards is custom made for that motorcycle in particular. Towards the middle of the motorcycle is the oil reservoir cap, here done in stainless steel to give you rust-free performance for life, and here on top as well, again stainless steel for rust-free performance for life. Towards the rear section, we have obviously showed you the top rack, a strong sturdy unit designed by Zana on a chassis that is so beautifully designed by TVS for such accessories. Now the rack itself is designed for big boxes in mind, something like the Nomada 45, which is the latest box from Zana. As an ABS box, this box comes with the specially designed locks made here in aluminium and nylon, and these corners as well are done entirely in nylon, giving you good protection at the corner edges. The second box, which we've been selling for a long time now, is a regular ABS 45. Now all these boxes, what I'm bringing up in this video, are 45 liters in capacity. What varies is the look, the style, the lock presence, and the other hardware generally present. This is a popular box, and I'm sure all of you guys have seen the design freely in the market, and it's a no-brainer. The third box here is the aluminium 45. Like I say, it's a 45 liter box, again with a specially designed special lock from Zana. All these boxes are good to go on this top rack by Zana, and boxes smaller than these, lighter than these, of course they are. Saddle stays we've discussed, top rack I've just discussed with you, and that is pretty much what we offer on the RTX from the house of Zana. All these accessories are available to order on our website in multiple colors as shown on zanamotorcycles.com. You can also get in touch with a local dealer in your city to install and inquire about these accessories. Thank you for watching this video on the RTX 300, the final version from Zana. Thank you.